Start with warm-ups. We'll try and do a little more advanced movement in the warm-ups. Formerly, we were doing keeping the hands crossed and then taking the legs like this. Now we're going to improve it further, make it a little more difficult. Keep the hands at the back. Keep the hands interlaced at the back. And then do the same cross. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and relax. Catch your breath. Wait for a little while. And then keep both the hands raised up. Spread the legs a little bit. And then as you swing down, bring the left hand, touch the left side buttock, right side buttocks. So you'll be swinging like this on each side. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and relax. Again, catch your breath. Now we'll do something to release any contractions in the lower back so that your forward bending can improve. So for this, you'll spread the legs a little bit. Keep both the hands in front, raise them up. Bend the hands at the wrist. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, you will bend horizontally and stop your breath. And then hold your breath and swing down. And when you want to breathe in, start breathing in and come up. And then bring the hands by the side and wait. Second round, breathing in, hands up. Bend at the wrist, fingers pointing forward. Breathe out, bend. Body is horizontal to the ground. Hold your breath. Swing. Swing as far as you can hold your breath. And then breathing in, come up. Last round. Start. Breathing in, hands up, bend at the wrist. Bend at the wrist, yeah. Fingers correct. Breathing out, come horizontally to the ground. Swing down. Correct. When you're ready to release, breathing in, come on. Before you guys came in, we did something similar to cross tapping, but a little more complicated or a little more difficult and strenuous. So I'll introduce you all to that. You'll keep the hands at the back. And then you will bring your knee up and touch. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, and relax. Now we'll do a typical Tadasana. So keep the hands on top of the head, palms facing the sky. Breathe out completely. As you breathe in, raise the hands up. Come on your toes. Balance yourself looking at one point in front of you. As long as you can hold your breath. When you want to breathe out, bring your feet down first and then slowly bring your hands down. Second round, breathing in, raise your hands up and then come on your toes. Balance yourself as well as you can. Keep looking at one point in front of you. When you want to breathe out, Breathe out, move your feet down first and then bring your hands down. Very good. Last round on your own. And then last practice, Trikonasana dynamic. So spread your legs as wide as you can comfortably spread. And then raise your hands up. Then start breathing out. And breathe in and out in whichever natural fashion you can. Swing onto both sides. Raise the hand which is not touching the feet. And if possible, turn your head to look at that hand. So you have a neck rotation along with the spinal rotation. And then release, relax, and then sit down comfortably. Be in yogic breathing till we start the class. So you will start breathing in and expand your chest and your abdomen. Continue to breathe in. You start breathing in, expanding your abdomen. Continue to breathe in, expanding chest. Continue to breathe in, expanding shoulder and clavicle. When you want to release, you will start breathing out, releasing the shoulder and the clavicle, then the chest, then pull the abdomen in as much as you can. Get ready to chant mantra Om 7 times. Make your sankalpa, I am chanting Om, creating a protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. I am creating 3 layers of protection. On the outermost layer, I have 6 friendly creatures, an elephant behind me, a peacock in front, a tiger on my right side, a lion on my left side, an eagle above my head, and a black tortoise below me. Inside of that, I have a big ring with balls of fire. I am lighting all the balls, allowing a firewall of protection to go up all around me. Third layer of protection comes from the subtle energy of the mantra Om that I am chanting. Take your awareness to Mooladhara Chakra at the perineum, 4-petal lotus, red color. Take a deep breath in. Shift awareness to Swadhisthana Chakra at the spinal terminus, 6-petal lotus, orange color. Increase pitch a little bit. Take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Manipura Chakra behind your navel, 10-petal lotus, yellow color. Increase pitch a little further. Take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Anahata Chakra behind your heart center. 12-petal lotus, green color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Vishuddhi Chakra behind your throat pit, 16-petal lotus, blue color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Agnya Chakra behind your eyebrows center, 2-petal lotus, indigo color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shift awareness to Sahasrara Chakra, center of the top of your head, 1000-petal lotus, white color. Increase pitch further. Take a deep breath. Shanti mantras. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinamaditamastु Ma Vidishavahai. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Keep your hands in Linga Mudra. Pay attention to how you're holding the mudra. Be aware of any needless tightness. And by awareness, relax them. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Mahamrityunjaya mantra for physical health and mental well-being. Chanting the mantra every day helps me maintain the best of health mentally and physically. All my brain cells and my body cells are operating optimally and in harmony with each other. I can feel your grace, my Lord, penetrating deep into my body, energizing each and every brain cell and body cell, keeping me in pristine health at all times. I bow down before you, thanking you from the bottom of my heart for keeping me in pristine health, and I promise to put in efforts from my side for keeping my body in a healthy condition, befitting for you to reside inside my body in your effulgent form. Get ready 11 times. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Triyambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Shanti 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 Hari. Without opening your eyes, if you want to stretch your legs, toggle them a little bit, pull your kneecaps and then gently fold them back and keep your hands in Gyan Mudra. When you're ready, we'll start. Make your sankalpa. I am chanting Gayatri Mantra for wisdom, inner awareness and intuitive knowledge. Chanting the mantra every day helps me operate in the highest planes of wisdom, delve deep within me, seeking answers to questions from the universal knowledge resting within me, and get those answers and operate very successfully from an intuitive plane. Get ready 11 times. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Bhurbhuvasvaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat.
ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो न प्रचोदयात् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः Keep your hands in Yoni Mudra. Make your sankalpa. Once again, if you want to stretch your legs, please do so without opening the eyes, and then fold them back when you're ready. I'll give you time. And when you're ready, we'll make sankalpa. I am chanting 32 names of Durga for overcoming distress and for peace and harmony. Chanting the 32 names helps me overcome all stressful situations, for I simply surrender before you as your son, and you are carrying me through the difficulties with your fierce sword, helping me emerge successful at all times. Get ready. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durga Maschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nihantri Durga Mapaha Durga Majnanada Durga Daityaluka Davanala Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgama Atma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgama Jnana Samstana, Durgama Dhyana Vashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhadharini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bhama, Durgava, Durgadharini. Om Durga Durga Trishamani Durga Padmini Varini Durga Maschedini Durga Sadini Durga Nashini Durga Darini Durga Nigantri Durgamapaha, Durgamaknyanata, Durgadaityalugadvanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shita, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamatnyana Bashini, Durga Moha, Durga Maha, Durga Martra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhatarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Durga, Durga Trishamani, Durga Padmini Varini, Durga Maschedini, Durga Sadini, Durga Nashini, Durga Dotharini, Durga Nihantri, Durga Mapaha, Durga Maknyanada, Durga Daityaluka Dvanala, Durgama, Durgama Loka, Durgamatma Swarupini, Durgamarga Prada, Durgama Vidya, Durgama Shida, Durgamatnyana Samstana, Durgamadhyana Bashini, Durgamoha, Durgamaha, Durgamartra Swarupini, Durgama Surasamhantri, Durgama Yudhatarini, Durgamangi, Durgamata, Durgamya, Durgameshwari, Durga Bhima, Durga Bama, Durga Ba, Durga Dharini. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Very slowly release your hands. Keep your hands in Padma Mudra. Once again, if you want to stretch your legs, please do so without opening the eyes. Right hand on top of the left hand, both the hands at the perineum, resting on your calf muscles of the bottom leg. Gently, with complete awareness, start breathing in and out. As you breathe in, feel your abdomen expand and the chest expand and the clavicle expand. As you breathe out, visualize your shoulder clavicle relaxing, then the chest relaxing, and then pull your abdomen as much inside. Now gently visualize that there is a hole at your throat pit and you can breathe in through that hole. Take the breath very directly back to your Vishuddhi chakra. And as you breathe out, you can actually push that air from Vishuddhi through the hole out into the atmosphere. So very slowly start becoming conscious and aware that you're breathing in through your throat pit. And as you release your breath, you're releasing it out through your throat pit. Continue in this awareness. It's a mental visualization because breathing in can happen only through your nostrils. So you're visualizing that you're breathing through your throat pit. And now today when you're going to practice the Ujjayi breathing and then Kechari with Ujjayi, you're going to introduce a Bija mantra along with it. And the Bija mantra is Om, Ham, Hamsa, Soham, Swaha. So it's very easy to remember. Ham is the Bija mantra for Vishuddhi chakra. Om is universal mantra. So you say Om, then Hum, which is Bija mantra for Vishuddhi. So Om, Hum, Hamsa, Soham. Soham is your ajapa breathing. Instead of Hamso, it becomes Hamsa. That's the only difference. And then Swaha. So at least for one chanting of this mantra, you should continuously breathe in, if possible for two. Similarly, when you breathe out, at least for one mantra, you should be continuously breathing out, if possible for two mantras, according to your own capacity. So breathe out completely. As you are ready to breathe in, contract your glottis a little bit, make the hissing sound. Om Ham Hamsa Soham Swaha. 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 Continue on your own. Complete the last round that you're in, and then breathe normally for some time. When you're ready, you're going to practice Kechari Mudra, which is rolling your tongue backwards. Tip of your tongue is touching the upper palate, somewhere at the back of the mouth, wherever it can reach comfortably. And remember, you have to keep the tongue in that position throughout the practice. So in case you feel the need to release, then stop your practice, release your tongue, capture a couple of normal breathings, and then return the tongue back to that same position and continue. So be according to your own zone of comfort. Start folding the tongue backwards, tip of the tongue touching the upper palate at the back of the mouth, and then contract your glottis. As you breathe in, start chanting the mantra and start breathing in. Complete the last round you are in and release your tongue. Catch a couple of breaths. If you want to stretch your legs, do so. Now we're going to practice Prana Mudra. So let me give you one instruction and then you'll be on your own. So first, if you need to open your eyes and watch, please do so. First and the foremost, you will breathe out completely. Hold your breath outside. Come into Mula Bandha, pulling the perineum up. And then you will start breathing in. As you start breathing, you will release your Mula Bandha. Then you will start breathing in. As you breathe in, you will visualize that you're pulling the pranic energy from Muladhara, raising it up to Manipura while you are expanding your abdomen. Then you will continue to raise your hands up, expanding your chest and clavicle. Bring your hands up to Anahata. Continue to breathe in, expanding the shoulder and the clavicle. Bring your hands up to Vishuddhi. Hold your breath. Push this pranic energy through Ajna Chakra, Bindu and Sahasrara. Take it out into the atmosphere. And then bring your hands up like this. Bend the hands at the wrist with the palms facing the sky. And your wrist is somewhere at the level of your ears. Visualize a bright shining light coming out from your Sahasrara, spreading vibrations of love and affection throughout the universe. Hold your breath in this position. When you want to breathe in, start raising your hands up. Pull the cosmic and the pranic energy in through Sahasrara Chakra. As you come to the Vishuddhi, start collapsing your shoulder and clavicle. As you come to Anahata Chakra, collapse your chest. And as you come to Manipura, start collapsing and taking your abdomen in. Bring your hands in back into Padma Mudra. Restore the pranic energy at the Muladhara Chakra. Spread the cosmic energy throughout your body. Feel a new vibrational energy within yourself. So get ready, start. Complete the last round. And then gently lie on your back. Take your time, don't hurry. Once you've completed, lie on your back. A very quick somatic scan. So become aware of the way you are lying on the mat on your back. Hands are by the side of the body, palms facing the sky, legs spread out. Pay attention to how your feet are. The feet could either be completely flopped onto the ground with the side of the leg touching the ground, or they may be slightly elevated with the toes pointing at some different angle. Pay attention to how your heels are pressing against the ground. Relax them and see if the pressure between the heels and the ground is same on the right left. Repeat with the calf muscles, and if the pressure is not the same, see whether the side where the heels are pressing more are the same side where the palms, the calf is pressing more, or is it any other way? Then pay attention to the back of your knees and see if you can feel the back of your knees touching the ground. If not, can you gauge what is the gap between the back of the ground and your knee, back of the knees, and are they symmetrical on the right left? Repeat for your thigh muscles and the pressure between them and the ground. Then repeat for your glute muscles. Then pay attention to your spinal vertebrae and pay attention to the coccyx, sacrum, 5 lumbar and 12 thoracic. How many of these vertebrae can you count as touching the ground? How many do you feel are not able to touch the ground? And since you have been practicing somatic awareness, ask yourself, are the number of vertebrae touching the ground the same as it was when I started, or are more of them now touching the ground? Can I notice any change in myself? Then pay attention to the shoulders. Can you feel the shoulders grazing the ground, or do you feel the shoulders are raised a little from the ground? Then pay attention to both your hands from the shoulder joint right up to your fingers. Can you feel the whole hand and the arm touching the ground, or do you feel places where they are not seeming to be touching? Then pay attention to the pressure between the back of your head and the ground, and is it very heavy or is it light? One quick scan of your own body to experience anything else that you're experiencing. And then we're going to start working with our hamstrings today first. So you'll gently turn on to your prone position. That means lying on your stomach. Very slowly turn to lie on your stomach. And if you want to first watch, you can watch. I'll show you all the movements and then I will give you instructions. You can bring your hands in front if you want and rest your forehead on them, or you can rest the forehead on the ground, whichever way you are comfortable. Then you will bend your right leg. Keep it in this position. Keeping it in this position, you will lift the right leg up, and then very slowly bring it back. You will not hold it. You will just take it up, very slowly bring it back. That's the first move. The second move is to rotate your feet outwards. That means the toes are pointing away from the body. Keeping the feet in that position, you will lift your leg up and very slowly bring it down. Then the next move is to turn the feet with the toes pointing towards the other leg and then raise it up. So this is one move. The second move is a little more complicated, but I'll give you instructions when you're doing it, so just watch it now. You will bend your leg, and then you will take the leg sideways. Then you will move your toes towards your leg, and then move your heels towards your buttocks, and then straighten it from there directly. So that is one move. Once again, bend your leg, take it to the side, move your toes towards your foreleg, move your heels towards your buttocks, and then straighten the leg. The second one is inverse of that. So you will take the leg medially towards your other leg. Then you will move the toes away from the body. That is called plantar flexion. And when you take it towards the feet, it is called dorsiflexion. So you will plantar flex your feet and then you will take it from there. Once you practice these two, you can practice a little bit of rotational movement, and that is you will take the leg up, take it like this, dorsiflex, move, straighten up, take it this way, move it in plantar flexion, raise it up, take it to the other side, dorsiflex, and come. I'll give you instructions for all of these. These are the two movements on your prone position. Then you will be on the side, and then you will be on your back. So start very slowly, bend your right leg. Remember the mantra Om Ham Amsa Soham Swaha. So at least for one mantra, you will be raising your leg up. For one mantra, at least you will be taking to bring it down. So keeping the feet pointed towards the ceiling, leg bent at the knees, very slowly breathing in, lift your right leg up, the right knee up from the ground, feet move towards the ceiling, keep it in the same angle, slowly bring it back to rest on the ground. Second round, pay attention to how your legs are. If it is swinging to any either side, try to keep it straight. Last round, very slowly breathing in, your knees come up, feet move towards the ceiling, very slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground, then straighten your leg and relax. Feel the effect of what you have just now done on your hamstrings, the muscles at the back of your leg, back of your thighs. Can you feel any change? Is your body giving you any signals? Did the move bring to your mind any particular thought process of past instances? Just become conscious and aware of them. And then once again, bend your right leg. Turn your toes away from the body. Keeping the toes turned like that, very slowly lift your leg up. And very slowly bring your knees back to rest on the ground. If your feet is getting pulled downwards, become aware of it. Try to keep it as straight as you can. Second round, breathing in. Lift your knee up. And very slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground. Last round. If you are tensing your toes, become conscious and aware of tensing the toes, and then slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground. Relax your legs and relax. Now once again, bend your legs at the knees, turn your toes towards the other leg, medially rotating your ankle, and then slowly turn the toes towards the other leg, yeah. And then slowly lift your knee up, and then very slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground. Second round, breathing in, lift your knee up, then very slowly bring your knee down. Third round, very slowly lift your knee up, and then very slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground. And then release your legs, relax. Once again, feel the effect of what you have done. Can you feel anything at your ankle? Is your body sending you any signals? Did that move bring to your mind any past instances? Any other emotions erupted while you are practicing it? Become aware of them. When you're ready, you're going to bend your left leg, keeping the feet facing the ceiling. Very slowly lift your knee up, left knee up. Very slowly bring your left knee back to rest on the ground. Catch a couple of breaths. Once again, lift your left knee up away from the ground. Very slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground. Try to keep the leg at 90 degrees to the thighs. Don't allow the heel to come closer to your body. Last round, become aware. Very slowly bring back. Maninder, your legs are becoming like this. It should be like this. हाँ, अभी एक बार करके देख. अभी see the heel is coming towards the buttocks. Try to take the leg back. 1 second. Just lift. Slowly release. So it should be like this. Consciously try to keep it. Yeah. Relax. Now when you're ready, bend your legs. Bend your leg at the knee. Turn your toes away from the body. Laterally rotating your toes away from the body. And then slowly lift your leg up and slowly bring it back. Can I bend it a little? Yeah. Yeah. Lift. Lift. Slowly come back. Last round. Yeah. Yeah, like this, correct. Yeah. Yeah. And then, you know, that practice which I first taught you on the chair. So it should actually improve. It is not, yeah. Okay. Now, if you have completed 3 rounds, once again, relax and experience the effect on the body. And then turn your toes, bend your legs at the knees, left leg. Turn your toes towards your other leg. And then slowly lift your knee away from the ground. And then slowly bring your knee back to rest on the ground. Catch a couple of breaths. Second round. Slowly come back. Again, catch a couple of breaths. Last round. And then after you bring your knees down, relax and wait for the body to give you feedback on what you have done. If you connected with any emotions, become conscious and aware of them. Many times, past instances which could be difficult, traumatic, rest at different parts of the body. When you do these practices, if those emotions come up, become aware of it and learn to release it from that particular part of the body, and that starts relaxing the body completely. Now we are going to work once again on the right leg. So bend your right leg at your knee. Turn the leg towards the ground a little bit. Turn the toes towards your foreleg. Move your heels towards your buttocks. No. Once again, watch. After you bend it, you're going to take it like this. So it's in some angular position. And then you will bend your toes toward the leg. And you should be able to move it like this and then straighten it from there. Okay? Yeah. So bend your leg at the knee. Now take it sideways to the ground, towards the ground. Dorsiflex, that is toes towards the foreleg. Then move the heels towards the buttocks. Straighten it down from there. All right. Relax a little bit. Sunita, just bend your leg and then take it to the ground. नहीं जा रहा है? Okay. It should. No, keeping it bent like that. No. Come down.
At least yours is little better. Yeah. It should be like this. That is a flexibility you should be able to have. A slight movement of the slight rotation of the body you can do. Because it's an automatic reaction. Since the body is connected, when you're taking this side, automatically the rotation on the other side will happen. Yeah. So get ready for the second round. Bend your knees, feet are towards the ceiling, bend them towards the side, and then dorsiflex. Then move your heels closer to your buttocks, straighten the leg without lifting any further. From whichever angle you are in, straighten the leg. Correct. Very good. And then relax. Once again, wait. Look for any thoughts, emotions that come up. And then slowly bend your leg again. Take your feet towards the ground. Dorsiflex. Move your heels towards your buttocks. And then straighten the leg straight from there. Now you're going to once again bend the leg. Take the feet toward the other leg. Now stretch the foot, that is, the toes are away from the body, not towards the arm, correct. And then stretch the leg straight from there. So you are bringing into focus different kind of muscles when you're doing this. So once again, bend your right leg. Take it towards the other leg, medial, and then expand, that is laterally extend or plantar flex your feet and then straighten the leg from there. Last round, bend your leg, take it medially, plantar flex, and then release the leg from there. Now we are going to put these two together. So bend your legs, take it to the side laterally, dorsiflex, move your legs, straighten them, bend it to the medially to the other leg, bend it, no lifting, just directly bending, plantar flex, and then bring it vertically up, and then take it to the other side. Dorsiflex, move it, straighten the leg, bend the leg towards the other leg, plantar flex, vertically lift it up, and take it towards the other side. Dorsiflex, straighten the leg, bend it towards the other leg, plantar flex, raise it vertically up, straighten the leg, and relax. Once again, feel whatever feedback the body is giving you. Any emotions that are trapped in your knees, if they come up to the surface, recognize them, acknowledge them, and let them go. And then get ready to practice on the left leg. So bend your left leg, take it towards the ground, dorsiflex, move your heels close to the buttocks, straighten the leg out. Second round, pay attention. Any emotions cropping up, take it to the side, dorsiflex. And when you're doing it, pay attention to what happens to the muscles of the heel. When you're dorsiflexing, the top muscles are contracting, the back muscles are relaxing. When you're rotating the knee towards the ground, the hip rotators are functioning. Pay attention to what happens in the entire leg region. And when you bring them back to ground, you're relaxing all of those muscles which you voluntarily contracted. Last round. Slowly release. Now,
Once again, take a couple of breaths. Look for feedback from the body. How do the lower legs feel? Can you notice any difference between your right leg and the left leg? Right buttocks, left buttocks? Just become conscious and aware. Now bend your leg, left leg. Take it towards medially to the other leg. Plantar flex. And then straighten them from there. Now you can also reverse this movement if you want. Bend it along the ground or towards closer to the ground. Instead of lifting it up, bend it along the ground or closer to the ground. Plantar flex and then vertically lift it up. So this was the motion we were doing when we were combining the two. So I'm just giving you this practice to make it easier. So once again, move the leg toward along or closer to the ground, plantar flex, and then lift the leg vertically up and then straighten it down toward the floor. Last round, bend your leg closer to the, Smita, closer like this. Just watch her once. Yeah. Plantar flex, then lift it vertically up. Okay, relax. Now you're going to put these two movements together. So you're going to bend your leg, take it to the ground, dorsiflex, move it toward the buttocks, straighten it out from there. Correct. And then move it along the ground, plantar flex, lift it up. And then straighten it. And then once again bend it. Take it to the side, dorsiflex, move the heels, then straighten it. And then move the leg along the ground to the other side, plantar flex, vertically lift it up, and then straighten the leg. Relax, catch a couple of breaths, last round. Take the leg to the side, dorsiflex, move the heels toward the buttocks, straighten the leg. Now bend it along the ground or closer to the ground, plantar flex, lift it up vertically, and then straighten the leg out and relax. And then wait for some time to experience the effect of what you are experiencing. And while you are relaxing, while you are experiencing, you can watch the next move. You're going to be on your side. In this, you will bend the bottom leg up, so this will give you a better support at the base. And your feet is flat on the ground. In this position, you're first going to lift the leg up, and then you're going to point the toes towards the ground. And that is when you're going to work on the inner hamstrings, and then slowly bring your toes to touch the ground. Once it is touched, you're going to turn the toes toward the ceiling, lift the leg up, you're relaxing that muscle. Once again, you're contracting the inner hamstrings, bring it down, and then you will turn it up towards the ceiling, lift it up. Okay, that's the first move. Now the second move, which will work on the gluteus medius and gluteus maximus, is to keep the leg in this position, first turn toward the toes. Now you can even keep your hand on the glutes, and you can feel the muscle turning when you're turning the toes toward the ceiling. Lift it up. You can feel this muscle relaxing when you're bringing it down. And you can keep the hands on the inner hamstrings when you're doing this way. You can feel the rotation here at the inner hamstrings. So those are two different moves. The moves looks absolutely same, but the way you turn makes a difference in which muscles you're accessing. So lie on your side, right side is on top, bend the left leg, bringing it closer to the body. It's at right angle to the torso. The right leg on top is straight. Lift the leg up in that position, and then turn the toes to point towards the ground, and then bring the leg down with the toes touching the ground. and then turn the toes to the ceiling and lift it up. Again, turn the toes towards the ground. Turn the toes towards the ceiling. Keep the legs straight. Maninder, bottom leg fold more so that you'll get better. Niche wala leg. Bend it, bend it. Bottom leg you bend it so that this knee will come here. And this you straight. Completely straight. Yeah. 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 Correct. Yeah. Now lift the leg up. Turn the toes towards the floor. And then when the toes touch, turn it up towards the ceiling. Lift your leg up. Come back and rest. Once again, feel the effect of what you have done on the body. Any emotions erupting, be aware of them. Whatever feedback your body is giving, be aware of it. Any differences between your right side, left side that you can experience, become conscious of them. What is happening to your breathing? Is it becoming faster, shallower, slower, deeper? Pay attention. You just accept whatever is happening. You're only paying attention. You're not trying to alter anything. You're not trying to challenge anything. You're just becoming more aware of yourself from within yourself. And things keep changing as you keep doing a lot of things. There'll be a lot of changes within. So you're only becoming more aware. Now, rotate the feet with the toes pointing towards the ceiling. Lift the leg up. And then very slowly turn the toes towards the ground. Bring the leg to rest on the ground. Same position, but first turn the toes toward the ceiling, then lift. Bottom leg should be bent. And this should be, top leg should be straight. Yeah, now turn the toes to the ceiling and lift it up. Turn the toes facing the floor and bring it down. 3 rounds and then relax. Experience the effect. And then turn to the other side. Once you complete 3 rounds, please wait. Look for feedbacks. Look for what your body is sending you messages. And then turn to the other side. So when the left leg is on top, you will bend the right leg. And come down slowly. Remember the somatic instructions. Always return is slow so that the upper cortex catches what you are doing and will learn to relax your muscle and increase your flexibility. So start getting ready for the first move. Turn the leg and lift the leg up straight in that position and then turn the toes toward the ground. As you bring your leg down and the toes touch the ground, turn the toes towards the ceiling and then lift the leg up. When the leg is up, turn the toes toward the floor. Slowly bring it back to rest. When the toes touch the ground, turn them towards the ceiling and slowly lift it up. Feel the inner hamstrings being worked. You are voluntarily contracting the inner hamstrings when you're taking the toes toward the ground, and you're relaxing the inner hamstring when you're lifting the leg up with the toes pointed up. Last round. And then relax. Now you're going to reverse the move and work on the gluteus maximus and the gluteus medius. So you're going to turn the toes with the leg on the floor, turn the toes to the ceiling, lift the leg up with the toes pointing toward the ceiling, turn the toes toward the ground, and then come up. Same move, but first turn the toes up and then bring it down. Correct. Turn the toes toward the ceiling. No. Higher. Go down. Take the leg down. Turn the toes toward the ceiling. Now lift. And now turn the toes to the ground. Turn the toes towards the ground. Turn the toes towards the ground. Turn the toes towards the ground. While coming down, toes pointing down. Yeah, correct. Whatever you can do, correct. 3 rounds if you have completed, then relax and turn on your back. Complete 3 rounds and turn on your back. Now we're going to practice the typical Pawan Muktasan series. So we did the Pawan Muktasan series in a sitting position with the hands by the side of the body, legs straight. Then you sit, your upper torso is erect, which means it is against gravity, and that creates an additional pressure on the body. So we are eliminating that pressure by lying on the back, so there is no gravitational pressure on the body right now. Keep the legs with the toes pointing towards the ceiling. Keep a small distance between the 2 legs. And then as you breathe out, bend the toes away from the body. One second, the feet will not move. Just watch. You'll only bend your toes towards the body. So the feet are in this position. Okay. After this, we'll move the entire feet forward and entire feet backwards. After that, we will do one leg on top of the other. And then in this position, we will do lifting the leg up and then bringing the leg back. And then in this position, we'll try to do a knee rotation. Okay. So depending on time, we will go. So start. First, bend your toes. Only bend your toes. Only higher. Only bend your toes backwards. Okay. Both the legs. Yeah. Breathing out, bending the toes. Breathing in, turning the toes towards your nose. Breathing out, bend the toes forward. You're loosening up your toe joints. At least 5-6 rounds and then relax. Complete the last round and relax. Now, keeping the toes towards the ceiling, which is keeping your feet erect. Breathing out, move your feet forward. Breathing in, move your feet towards the body as much as it can. You're plantar flexing your feet and you're dorsiflexing your feet. Very somatically. As you move your feet forward, the top muscles on the ankle are lengthening. The bottom muscles below the ankle are contracting voluntarily. You're doing it voluntarily. As you bring them back to straight position, you're relaxing both of them. As you take your toes towards the body, the muscles on top you're contracting, and as an antagonist, the muscles at the bottom are lengthening, allowing you to do this. Continue with this awareness. Plantar flex and dorsiflex.
I didn't get this one.
Okay.
Do I have to bend the leg?
Yeah, see, you're keeping the feet straight like this, okay? And then you'll move both the feet forward. So you can feel this top side of the muscles are stretching and the muscle at the bottom is contracting.
Yeah, I got that.
And then you will move the toes towards the body, exact opposite will happen. Yeah. So practice at least 4 rounds. I'll wait for everybody to complete. Yeah. Now you're going to bend. If you want to watch. You're going to bend both the legs. And then we are going to work on the knee joint. So we are going to extend and flex the knee joint. To give it a support, we are going to keep this leg on top of the other. The back of my knees, if possible, will rest on top of the left knee. In this position, I will lift the leg up and slowly bring it back. Second round, I lift it up, slowly bring it back. Then I will turn the feet with the toes pointing outwards, and I will lift the leg up, bring it down. Then I will move the toes away from the body, lift it up. And then I will keep it resting like this, and then I will try and rotate my leg in clockwise direction and then in anti-clockwise direction. And then I will release the leg, straighten it, and wait for feedback from the body. So get ready. The right leg on top of the left knee or wherever you can. Breathing in, straighten the leg. Breathing out, release back. Second round, breathing in, straighten the leg. Breathing out, release. Third round, breathing in, straighten. Breathing out, release. Now move the toes away from the body and then straighten the leg, keeping the toes like that. Slowly release. Try and keep the knee on the other knee so that it gives support. When you lift the knee from the other knee, it increases the load. Second round, slowly release. Last round, slowly release. Now turn the toes the other way around and straighten the leg. Slowly release. Second round, slowly release. Last round, slowly release. Now just 3 rotations clockwise, 3 rotations anti-clockwise. 1, 2, last 3. Now anti-clockwise, 1, 2, and 3. Now release the leg, straighten both the legs, and wait for any feedback that the body can give you. Any thoughts, feelings, emotions, knees, hip joints, abdomen, shoulders. These are typical areas where trauma rests. And now when you're ready, fold both the legs, lift the left leg, keep the back of the knee on top of the right knee, and then straighten. Breathing in, straighten. Breathing out, very slowly come back. The slower you come back, the more effective the whole practice is. The faster you come back, you've wasted time and resources. Again, second round, breathing in, very slowly come back. So the best way, if nothing, you remember mantras, etc., just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you count, at least count 10 to come down. Don't lift the back of the knee from the other one. Yeah, slowly come back. Whatever you counted for going up, at least double the count for coming down. Very good. Now, turn the toes away. And then slowly lift it up, counting once again, and double the count for coming down. Second round. Last round. Turn the toes away from the body. Now turn the toes the other way around. Whichever direction you turn it the opposite and slowly straighten the leg. Second round. Last round. Now rotate 3 times clockwise. As you're rotating it, I'll blow the shank. Enjoy the two together. Slowly stretch your legs out and then turn to one side and sit up. Take the support of your hands as you come back. Make your sankalpa. I'm chanting Om, creating protective energy field around me that keeps me protected from all external negative influences, antibodies and viruses. Take a deep breath in. Shanti mantras. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotir gamaya mrityor ma amritam gamaya sarvesham swastir bhavatu sarvesham shantir bhavatu sarvesham purnam bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu Om Trayambakam Yachamake Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mukshiyamamritat Om Shanti 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 Hari Om. Rub your hands nicely. When you feel them warm, then keep them on your eyes. Feel the prana shakti flowing in from the palm to the eyes in the form of that warmth. Gently open your eyes. Be observant of colors you see when you open the eyes. Then slowly release your hands. Hari Om, that's it. Hari Om, that's it. Hari Om, that's it. Great. See you all on Thursday, and remember we have a class on Saturday. So hope to see you all on Saturday as well. Bye.